So many times we get the pleasure of introducing you to the Golden Rule Student of the Month. Double the pleasure, double the fun, and double the Golden Rule, because we have two Students of the Month from the same school in Tucson. I'd like you to meet Carly Guanaga and Nadine Ponce de Leon, both 9 years old, from Sonita Elementary, both Golden Rule Students of the Month, thanks to the good folks at Agree and Basha, who are co-sponsors for this wonderful cause. All right, now, we've only got a few minutes to talk about all of the things that you did in order to be eligible to be named Golden Rule Students of the Month. You really did unto others. First of all, tell everybody what it is that you did when you decided that you were going to help the people in Houston.
Well, I came up with the idea because my dad, he showed us pictures and told us how awful it was over in Houston, so I decided to step in and help.
Right, and then were you friends before all of this happened?
Yes.
And so, and what is it that you did for the people in Houston after that dreadful hurricane disaster?
We collected items to send over there to help them with the hurricane.
Like what kind of items?
Clothes, food, and like cleaning supplies.
You know, when people do wonderful things like this, whether people in Texas or people in Puerto Rico, when there are people in need like this, I always think it's absolutely extraordinary when folks like you two get other folks to come in and contribute. But then comes the problem of getting them, in your case, to Houston. How did you get the food and the clothing and all those items to the people who needed them?
Well, we went to the front office, and Miss Erickson, our school principal.
The front office of the school, Sonita?
Yes, Sonita.
Okay.
And so we got a shopping cart, and then we just put them into a car, and then we shipped them over to Houston.
Now, we were talking to Nadine about her father showing her pictures of the needy people in Houston. How did you find out about the hurricane and that you could help?
I saw on the news like all these people getting out of their homes with their pets and having to go in a place that's...
And that's kind of what the Golden Rule is about, right? Doing unto others. The safety patrol. The folks at your school said to be sure to ask you about the safety patrol. Do you both belong to this?
Yes.
And what is that?
Safety patrol is where you tell people to stay safe, and you have people walking and not running so that you don't trip and fall or break something. You know,
it really sounds like you care about people. Have you always been like that?
Well, my family always taught me to be a good person and help others in need and do that sort of stuff.
I think you both are already really good people. And so your parents have done a terrific job, and then you have passed that on, and you passed it on to other students in the school too, didn't you?
Yes.
And they contributed some of the things that you sent to Houston?
Yes.
Those other kids? I'm going to ask you now to continue to be really good people. And because we only have a few seconds, I'm going to ask only one of you. You tell me what it is that I should tell all the grown-ups about what they can do to help other people by practicing the Golden Rule. Do you have any advice?
Well, you can always look for something that you could help, to be kind, trustworthy, responsible, and you can follow that to be a Golden Rule person.
You know what, before I pass it on to the folks that are watching, I think I'm going to write those down and take home for myself. Because those are pretty good ideas for all of us, right?
Yes.
We've just met Nadine Ponce de Leon and Carly Guanaga, and you will continue to remember them, won't you? Because they are the Golden Rule Students of the Month.